I don't think I need to say that this was not the vlog that I expected to film when I woke up this morning. This is what our windows look like right now. It's just ice. Our little thermostat says it's 31% humidity in here because of our dehumidifier, and it probably is, but on single pane glass in 14-degree weather, you just get frozen condensation. We can't do anything until we've had our first and perhaps second cups of coffee.
Hey babe,
Hey, what?
what's that on the ground?
It's condensation from where the bed was.
Where the what?
The bed.
Of the dog bed?
It got warm.
Wow.
River! Would you like to be in the vloggy vlog?
Apollo!
Right in the paw, right in the gut.
Oh,
Right in the gut. You got some sleep in your eye. I will get it for you.
buddy.
Alright, so order of business for the day. This is what I'm thinking. Go out, walk around the RV, make sure everything is still in good shape. If the snow keeps coming down, we are gonna have to think about bringing the slide in, because our slide has a awning cover on it, and last time it snowed, it got weighted down by the snow, and that can stretch out and damage your awning cover, your slide cover awning thing. Topper. Words. Anyway, so there's that. And then we have not heard any cars all morning. The highway is 200 yards that way, and we haven't heard any traffic. So I want to go look at 59 because usually by this time of the day there is traffic like nonstop. You're just hearing trucks. And if you've watched my other videos, you are used to hearing traffic in the background just because it's a major highway. So I want to go look at that. And then I just kind of want to wander around. I don't know if we're going to be able to do all of this in one sitting though, because it's like 15 degrees outside and we may need to kind of take breaks. But that is the plan.
The pups are ready to go and we're going to take them.
Yes.
They need some exercise.
Hey! So Stuart's the real OG because all last night he was making sure that the RV was okay and that we were gonna be okay. Do you want to talk about the gray tank situation?
So last night, as I said, she probably is gonna have some of it on video. She went to go take a shower, and the gray water, I went to go outside and pull open the gate valve for it, and the gray water valve is literally frozen shut. Hi, Stuart Griffin. I'm underneath our trailer. I am working on our water, specifically the draining of our water in extremely cold weather, something we're not exactly accustomed to. Things can freeze. So the thought is that your gray tank, this guy, it's gonna be pretty hard to freeze 40-50 gallons of gray water. Well, it's not that hard to freeze. At least it's not that hard to freeze the valve that you open and close that with. Well, tonight it's in the 20s and it's gonna dip down to single digits, 6, 7, 8, 9 degrees. And I went to go open it because Rebecca went to take a shower. She's like, oh, gray tank's full. Okay, I'll go pull the cord. Didn't move. Valve didn't move. Valve wouldn't open. But I was able to finagle our handle just enough to let water drain out of it through the hose. So water was able to open up out of here, come out of the tank, go through here, and then drain out all the way to our sewer. So we actually drained all the 40-50 gallons out. It took a while, and now I have Rebecca filling our gray tank with as much hot water as we can provide quickly, which is a 6-gallon tank, so 6 gallons of hot water, with the hopes that I can open the rest of this, the rest of our gray tank valve, the rest of the way, because this area will be warm with hot gray water. At least you've got some form of water coming out now, because before it was there was a little puddle that formed in the shower. It's not good. And you can't shower, you can't wash dishes, you can't do anything. What we have come to the conclusion is that from now on we're going to leave that gray valve open, and if it freezes our sewer hose, so be it. At least it doesn't freeze a block of gray water, or the valve to our gray water, and then leave us with absolutely no way to drain anything. So I'm going to pull the hatch on our gray valve one more time now that it's had about 5-10 minutes of hot water touching it. Hopefully it opens a little bit more, and you'll be able to see with this little clear elbow if it works or not. Look at that, it opened. Not all the way, but much more of the way. We got to drain again. It all worked. I mean, we left the water running. I looked online and it's actually bad to leave just a little trickle whenever it's super cold. So we actually left about probably like a diameter of a pencil stream of water go all night. It's better than having no water.
First vehicle of the day. He is going slow.
This truck's not all the way warm either. You can hear it.
So while we still have energy, and are not totally frozen, we're gonna go up and see what the highway looks like. That 18-wheeler just went by, and I think that's the first vehicle that we've heard today yet, but I'm sure there's probably been other cars. Just gonna go see what it looks like. This just looks so weird. Moving down here, I thought I was getting away from this kind of weather. I didn't think I was coming back to it. It's hard work walking in this snow.
Oh, look at him. He's going to feed paddle.
Hey.
This is a highway. There is no road.
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
This is just on another level.
There is no road. This straight up just looks like if you were looking out in the wilderness, you saw like a little alley for a electric line. It's exactly like it was cut for an electric line, but there's nothing there. Wow. Jeez. There is
It is ice under here.
There is not a car to be seen all the way down there. All the way down there, and we can see, what is that? We can probably see 5 miles on that, up to the top of that hill way down there.
I see an 18-wheeler coming, but it's a long way away.
Oh yeah, he's probably about a mile away. Wow. It's cold. Very cold. Oh no.
Oh no, babe. You've been exposed to the elements.
Here, use my gloves. Brush me off.
So we're back inside now, obviously. Stuart decided to roll down a hill, and even though it looked really cool, he ended up getting snow up inside his coat, like all the way up to his armpits on his shirt. But it's okay, because honestly, I need to kind of get things organized around here a little bit. We kind of just woke up, threw on some clothes, and like ran outside. So I'm gonna clean. Everybody just needs to thaw out for a little bit. I mean, it's only 14 degrees out there, so that is just really, really, really cold.
3, 2, 1, action.
So it's been like 2 hours since I filmed anything, but
Got a little bit of food, got a little bit of coffee in us.
I got some work done.
I didn't.
They canceled classes for the rest of the week.
Well, through Wednesday.
Yeah.
I have a class Friday, unless they cancel the rest of the week.
Yeah,
Thursday,
well,
Friday.
through the rest of the week that I have classes, minus like our online classes, which are really just like a separate thing that we barely have to think about. But anyway, our next challenge that we're going to have to figure out is that we need to dump the black tank, which we do about every couple of weeks,
10
week
days,
and a half.
10 to 15 days.
Yeah, so it's due, and we're gonna need to dump it if we want to be able to keep using the facilities.
And that gate valve is probably very cold.
Yeah, so
Probably
we're
frozen.
hoping that it's not frozen, but it most likely is. So we'll be out there. That's gonna be the next thing. Anyway, that's kind of where things are at right now. It is about noon, so gonna head back out here before too much longer, I think, probably. We went to the hardware store. The only hardware store that we tried happened to be open. I don't know if other ones in town are. We went to McCoy's and they didn't have power, but they were able to run the register off of a generator, and so we were able to get some of this insulation board. Is this freaking ugly? Yeah, absolutely. It's obviously this is not what you should do. But we got it enclosed. We have a small space heater in there, just our little extra one that we have kicking around the inside of the RV usually. And we're hoping that we keep this running, it'll warm up the pipes in there enough to let everything drain. Because we're pretty sure that the 50-gallon Blackwater tank isn't empty, or isn't frozen. It's just the pipes. So if we can get those pipes thawed out, we'll be okay. I don't think I need to say that this was not the vlog that I expected to film when I woke up this morning. I can't feel my toes. My nose won't stop running. I moved to Texas to get away from this kind of weather, and yet here I am. I guess this is just the reality of it. Silver lining though. This is so gross. But I'm sitting here watching this thing, and we've got some flow, guys. I don't know what I'd do without Stuart. I mean, he asked me what I would do if he wasn't here, and I told him that I would be out here doing the same thing he was doing, probably feeling very sorry for myself. But I'd still be figuring it out. But Stuart, whenever you see this, you're my rock, you're my hero, and I love you so much. Thank you for freezing your ass off to try to keep our home in working order. But I'm gonna go let him know that we've got some movement, and I guess just take the day from here. We have some other things that we need to take care of, so welcome to the coldest day in Texas. So it's currently 64 degrees. We're actually doing a little bit better than we were earlier. We turned on one of the burners on the stove and that helped warm things up a little bit, so we have that option for supplemental heat, and obviously our space heater that we've been using. But to kind of help, we brought the slide in because the slide is not insulated. I mean, none of this is insulated well, but the slide especially is not insulated. So we brought it in to try to condense the space that we have to heat and just try to keep things enclosed a little bit more. And
the temperature is rising since all of that.
that's what, yeah, it should help. So it's nighttime. Obviously it's getting colder. We ventured out and found a truck stop that, although they did not have electricity, they were open, and we had a little bit of cash, so we were able to get a case of water. We're gonna melt snow for the dogs so they have water in their bowl, and we still have propane and everything like that, so we'll be able to cook food. Now we have water. We still have electricity, which is awesome. We're gonna enjoy it while we have it, but if we lose it, like I said, we'll have the generator, so it's not the complete end of the world. Yeah, it's supposed to get down to like 9 degrees tonight, so we're gonna hunker down and just kind of try to get through it and hope for the best. I don't know what else to do. Kind of just got thrown into this situation that I was not expecting, which is usually how it seems to go. But all you can do is try to make the best of it and get through it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make some dinner, and we're gonna put on some layers of clothing and get underneath some blankets and just get through it.